ownership matters. So screenshots and JPEG pics don't count. ELIG guarantees that what you see in your wall is truly yours and is verified original. No copies, no clones, only authenticated blockchain-backed ownership. And we do this thanks to ICP because we have a couple of integration that really are, I would say, amazing and we found only on ICP. First of all, we have on-chain storage, so that allows us to host NFT metadata and images directly on-chain. And last but not least, also we have the SIWE, so the Sive identity that simplifies incredibly the user login flow without the need of constant wallet approvals. We have also the anti-counterfeiting tag embedded in the frame, and they also on-chain. So I would say these three features are really three killer features that we got just because we integrated ICP.
Welcome back, guys. Today I'm here with David, who's the co-founder of AELIG, a company that operates in the digital art sector and leverages the ICP technology. So, David, welcome. And the first question for you is, what is AELIG and what's the main problem that you're solving?
Yeah, thank you. Hello, everyone. I'm David. Happy to introduce you AELIG. That is the first frame that has been designed for digital art and NFTs that is fully on-chain with no cables because it uses e-paper displays. And because of this, also doesn't need any energy to be at your home like the one I have in my background. And the device is fully on chain, so you can easily connect your wallet and upload the artworks that you like and flex with friends, of course.
Okay, so yeah, one of the frames that you're producing is the one that we see in your back, and that's the big frame that you use, for example, for galleries. And also you want to show the other frame as well, the smaller one?
Yes, sure. So we designed two frames, one for fine art, big pictures for galleries or collectors, and another one is for PFPs or collectibles and small artworks. And it comes in a squared form like this one. As you can see, it's definitely smaller, squared, and still have the same feeling of traditional artwork because it lives with the natural light without any backlight. And I would say it's perfect for collectors that have PFPs or NFTs in their wallets.
Right. And as you said, yeah, the resolution is amazing because it's e-paper. So it really feels like a true piece of art, not just like a picture on a display, which is one of the features that makes your frame great. And so, yeah, basically the users can select through your app the NFT that they want to showcase on the frame. And you also have a system that authenticates the or verifies the ownership of that NFT. So you want to elaborate a bit on that and how you integrate the ICP technology?
Definitely, definitely. So we really believe that ownership matters. So screenshots and JPEG pics don't count. ELIG guarantees that what you see in your wall is truly yours and is verified original. No copies, no clones, only authenticated blockchain backed ownership. And we do this thanks to ICP because we have a couple of integration that really are, I would say, amazing and we found only on ICP. First of all, we have on-chain storage, so that allows us to host NFT metadata and images directly on-chain. And last but not least, also we have the SIWE, so the Sive identity that simplifies incredibly the user login flow without the need of constant wallet approvals. We have also the anti-counterfeiting tag embedded in the frame, and they also on-chain. So I would say these three features are really three killer features that we got just because we integrated ICP.
Did you evaluate about using other chains instead of ICP? Did you have any possibilities maybe to use another chain instead of ICP? Or it was like strictly essential, and it's like no other chain can really allow you to do what you're doing with ICP.
That's a great question, actually, because the very first version of our product was done on top of a smart contract, and then we need to develop a smart contract for each chain. So we started with Ethereum and Polygon, but now with the identity, so with the SEO login that we discussed before, we really can avoid this constraint. Use whatever chain you want, and using the that technology, we can easily use the wallet connect, not dependently on your chain or the chain that your NFTs are coming from, and upload them. That's pretty easy. So with the mobile application, you can just tap Wallet Connect, you connect the app, and in the application, you see the list of your NFTs, and then with a click, you send to the frame.
That's great. So yeah, if you would like, we can also show a demo to the users, so how the app works and how it interacts with the frames.
Yeah, sure, that would be great. So let me show you. This is the app. You can just tap Wallet Connect, and then you select the list of the wallet. So I will connect my wallet. I'm using Rainbow. So now you just need to click connect. And here it is. You get the list of your NFTs and of frames. So with the application, you can browse the frames that you have and the collection and all the frames that you have. You can select one and send to a frame in the list. I can show you a quick demo. So I will select one, this one. So after connecting your wallet, you need to select the current frame. Yes. No need to sign again because you just connected. Thanks also to ICP. And now you see the image has been refreshing. And this way, the image is refreshed is specific of the electronic ink that we are using, because e-paper really doesn't need any energy to be displayed. They need a little bit of energy to refresh the image. And now you can see we have the new image uploaded in the frame, and it stays forever because now our patented technology, we have a patent for this, is unplug the energy, and the image stays like this forever. So you can hang it on the wall, no cables, no energy needed, and it stays forever. Once you need again to change the image, you can just tap on the phone, the electronic board behind wakes up, listen to the Wi-Fi connection that you previously connected on the phone. After the pairing, then you can just upload the image and the electronic components sleeps again. And with this kind of setup, you can stay like this for years actually. So with one or two changes per day, you can stay like this forever.
Thank you for the demo, David. And yeah, I wanted to ask you, since I was having a look at your X account, and I saw that you've been working with real artists from the traditional market and also with traditional galleries. And I wanted to understand what was the feedback from the traditional art sector, so from galleries and traditional artists. What did they think about NFT? If they were willing to integrate this technology and experiment with that, or if they were actually reluctant and they maybe didn't like this new technology.
So actually, we found that artists are really open-minded. The best feedback that we got is that this is another tool in their hands. They can create something new because it's actually a new, yes, a new materials. It's a new way to show their artworks, and definitely it's something different. So if you have a video, of course, you need something that shows images that changes. If you have a GIF, maybe a little bit different. But then if you have something static that needs to be shown without a backlight and blinking, and also changing of images with high contrast, that would be definitely a great solution. And in general, I would say that our product is for curators, creators, and collectors. 3C, creators, collectors, and curators. For creators, because we want to showcase their finest work in the physical space, and for collectors, because finally they can enjoy and flex with their friends at home or anyway in the office, for example. And for curators, because they can really create new experiences, immersive and minimalist in new environments.
Yeah, I also had the same impression about artists being open-minded about NFTs and also on a market-oriented perspective, in the sense that I saw many artists, many traditional artists, um, experimenting with NFTs because basically this way they could expand their market. So they could access a new market, which is the digital art market, and sell their paintings not only in their physical shops, but also on OpenSea, for example. And I met a pretty famous artist in Lisbon who said exactly this, and he's just focused on his art. But then he has some technology and web experts that curate his website and his online strategy, and they decided to basically create NFTs out of his paintings. And it's also interesting how sometimes consumers interact with this technology, because he was telling me that some customers would buy the painting and then ask for the creation of an associated NFT and then burn the painting. And so yeah, it's interesting, it's new, it's interactive, and it's very cool what you're doing, because you're basically providing an opportunity to digital artists um, for being exposed in a traditional gallery, and at the same time also authenticating that that painting is real, is not just a copy of an image. So basically the gallery really owns that painting, and this is the original one. So this is very cool. And I wanted to ask you, what do you think is going to be the future of art with the advent of NFTs? How the world of art is going to change in general?
Yeah, that's a very good point, actually. I don't know the future, but looking at the past, if I look back a couple of years, NFT technology was really booming. And then we had a lot of speculation, even scams, I would say. And then a lot of artists, collectors, they lost a little bit of trust in the technology. But I would say after that, now the technology is really there, and smart contracts are there for free. You can actually use them to prove the authenticity of anything. Also, is a great tool in the hands of artists and galleries. They can definitely um, prove that the authenticity of an artwork, and the authenticity is one of the most evaluated aspect, most considered aspects when a buyer or a collector think about buying something, of course. So why not to have this in the digital art too? And it's a great tool, as you said. Why don't you use it? So I definitely expect that in the future we will have an NFT behind every single piece of art. Why? Because it's free. It's a great technology. Why don't use it? I mean, this is the technology, and at the end of the day, after all the speculations, the technology stays. And this is definitely something that art is aware of, and that's why I would say a lot of traditional artists that are moving now into technology. They have more awareness, I would say, but also take the opportunity to grow their business and their visibility.
Yeah, I agree on what you're saying, that basically every piece of art will have an NFT associated to it, because I believe nowadays people are living more and more in the digital world. For example, people are spending something between 4 and 5 hours per day on average on social media, which means they are already living in the digital world, but this digital world is not yet so immersive. But then, with the advent of VR, with the development of VR tools, the digital world is going to become more and more immersive, and people are going to spend more and more time in the digital world on social media. Social media will be way more immersive, and So basically, it's going to become very important for the average person what he owns in the digital world. So how his digital house looks like, what paintings are inside his digital house. And it's going to be more important than the physical world. So I don't think it's going to be very important in the future in what house do you live in the physical world, because we're going to be and spend more time online and connecting online, working online, because online we're all more connected, everything moves faster, it's easier to make money, so it's natural, it's going to be like that, I think. And so it makes sense that every piece of art will have an NFT associated to it, because you will want to flex it in the digital world. So this is actually very, very interesting. And as I talk to you, it's like I'm imagining the future, and this is very interesting. But I want to ask you, so what's your roadmap from here going forward?
Thank you for asking, Fred. Yeah, so we have now working prototype, and now we are thinking about scaling the mass production. And we got the patent approved, so that's also a great achievement on our side. We completed the integration with ICP, so we are ready to scale. We already have a lot of interest in the product, and we are doing a lot of events, galleries, exposition, and also other events with artists and collectors. So really stay up to date on our social networks, on X, on Instagram and LinkedIn, and follow us. We really would like to hear about your feedback. It's definitely super important for us because it's a new piece of technology. It's not easy to find something similar on the market, and then that's why every single comment and feedback is really a game changer for us. And now, as a next step in the future, in the very near future, we are launching a big marketing campaign to pre-sale our devices.
Nice. Okay, and so how is going to take place the pre-sale?
We are preparing a huge launch on Kickstarter. So we wanna have this big crowdfunding campaign, and there we have a super discount. So we have up to 50% discount for early bird bakers. So be fast there, and most of all, subscribe. I will give you the link, Fred. I will also give you a discount code, Fred Crypto. So please remember this one, take note, and then use it when the campaign will start. In the meantime, there is a subscription page where you can get up to date. But be fast because the super early bird, I think, will finish soon because we have limited pieces. Make sure to be there and subscribe, and you can get really a great piece, I would say, of device. You can buy the small one or the big one that you can see behind me for 50% discount. So I would say that's definitely great. And if you use the code Fred Crypto, you can get also an extra perk that is a free NFT drop just for who is using the Fred Crypto code.
Thank you very much, David, and we really appreciate the free airdrop for the users who join with my code. So thank you very much, and good luck with your Kickstarter campaign and with your roadmap, because your product, I really believe, is amazing. It's really a new way of enjoying NFTs. So congratulations. Again, I will leave the link to the Kickstarter campaign in the description. So check it out, enter the code FredCrypto, and don't forget to follow also AELIG on social media. I will leave the link to LinkedIn and Twitter in the description. And if you want more interviews like this one, don't forget to like, subscribe, and see you in the next episode.
Thank you.